Balkan mountain settlements, the keepers of Bulgarian spirits and traditions. The Balkan mountain is the backbone of Bulgaria. It saw many historical battles that changed the country's destiny. This is why the settlements scattered at its foot carry the old Bulgarian spirit. Boženci, Žeravna and Koprivčica are not only beautiful pearls, but also pieces of Bulgaria's history. The houses, the land and the traditions tell legends of love to the motherland, of freedom and perseverance. The Balkan mountain crosses Bulgaria from west to east. Because of its strategic significance, history staged its crucial battles here. At the Varbishki Passage, Khan Krum defeated the Byzantine Emperor Nicephorus and turned Bulgaria into a great force. And a crucial battle took place at the Shipka Passage for the liberation of the country from Ottoman rule. That's why the Balkan mountain villages scattered along the entire foot of the mountain are permeated with the spirit of freedom and patriotism. Boženci sits in the middle of the mountain range. In the 14th century, a young noblewoman, Bojana, escaped here from the Turks who had invaded the capital Trnovo. Near a cold mountain spring, she found salvation, and she established a settlement which has been carrying her name to this day. Within 2 centuries, Boženci turned into an important crossroads for merchants. The village flourished and every house was rich with its cattle, beehives and at least a few horses. But the people's spirit could not rest at that. They desired freedom. When men returned home for the winter after spending the year trading elsewhere, they established a community center, church schools and a junior high school. They turned their own houses into pieces of Revival Age art, painted in white on the outside and diligently arranged on the inside. There is grace in every detail: painted plates, colorful pillows and rugs. This tradition has been preserved. To the east, on the south slope of the Balkan mountain, lies the village of Žeravna. Its houses are museums of the Revival art. The entire village is an architectural and historic reserve. The narrow streets and the large internal yards are covered with flowers. In the age of the Revival, the local people accumulated wealth by commerce and cattle breeding, and they built beautiful houses. The ground floor contains a small workshop or a shop. By a staircase with beautifully decorated railings, one can reach the living room and the traditional veranda. Every year in the Žeravna region, a unique folk clothing festival takes place. Participants wear antique clothes and get together to sing, play music and dance, the way their ancestors did it. These are 3 days of celebrations honoring national art. A little to the side of the Balkan range, in the heart of the adjacent Sredna Gora mountain, nests the beautiful town of Koprivčica. It has a lot of everything, from Revival Age architecture to exquisite bridges over the foamy river, even a folk festival. But its spirit is still unique. Each of the houses has its own hero, a writer, a politician or a revolutionary, as if Bulgarian mothers competed in giving their children to the homeland. Many of these houses are museums. The houses of the writer Lyuben Karavelov, the revolutionary Todor Kableshkov and the merchant Petko Lutov. The walk around Koprivčica is a walk in the Bulgarian Revival, when the bright residents took Bulgaria towards modernity and national liberation. The Balkan mountain keeps many more secrets. Pick Elena, a sheltered town with a turbulent history, which offers its guests an adventure trip back in the last few centuries. Or pick Troyan, where the Troyan monastery receives tourists from around the world. Many hotels, attractions and diverse routes make Troyan a desired place for relaxation. Drianovo, Aprilci, Etropole, Triavna or Tetevan. The mountain spirit lives in all these lands. The Balkan range keeps towns and villages that have preserved the Bulgarian spirit. Many of them offer excellent opportunities for country tourism, cozy hotels and traditional taverns. They have preserved a tradition which upholds the national spirit, and they are an attractive destination for every tourist, explorer or weary traveler.